Siema, z tej strony Alex Big Bad Dice. Grałem w Last Oricru i czeka nas walka z szczurem, generałem, oficerem, czempionem, czymś takim. Zaczynamy chyba, co? Ja akurat tylko co wziąłem dwuręczną broń w dłoń i będę musiał walczyć z bossem, zajebiście. Nie wiem, na co czekamy. Co podniosłem? A, zrobiliśmy kółeczko, dobra. Czas tam posłuchać, czas posłuchać dziennika kapitańskiego.
80726.
O, 2 razy.
Leaving the ship. I know Ida will take good care of her. Still have a bad feeling about it. Anyway, focus on the mission. Get the cradle back and leave. Past few days experimenting with nanotech. Satisfactory results also due to energy.
2 razy idzie jeszcze raz. Bo nic nie rozumiem z tego.
80726. Status. Leaving the ship. I know Ida will take good care of her. Still have a bad feeling about it. Anyway, focus on the mission. Get the cradle back and leave. Past few days experimenting with nanotech. Satisfactory results also due to energy harvested from local fauna to speed up my learning. Note, progress will slow down soon. Animals have started to learn to avoid me. Propose a solution. Developed several devices channeling temporarily the field's energy to provide protection, or to enhance attacks if needed. The tech is still experimental, but a lot of potential. Marvelous.
Mana.
To do. Find a better name for the energy. Multi-purpose augmenter and attenuator is logical, but with mana, locals might eventually think I'm a wizard. If they don't steal my stuff, that is. Sadly, the tech is tied to the devices, no way of transferring it easily. I will just have to keep it close. I tried to back up my logs in the terminal, failed. With all the updates and mods, not enough space. We'll have to back them up separately in different terminals. Still, better than nothing. It might be useful later. Hello help, no time to develop further. Simply taking him with me as he is. In case the negotiations fail, and I need to solve this by fighting.
Bez odbioru. A ty co tutaj robisz? O!
Good. We were worried.
Were you? Where is everybody else then?
All right, I was worried. The others actually split right after Tobias pushed us out of the monastery.
What? Well, sure, Margot was obviously a keeper's pet, but I thought you and Petra were tight, man. I mean, the only humans on an alien planet. I thought we would stick together for more than a day. Me and my faith in humanity.
Yeah, sorry. Marco just couldn't cope with me taking the lead. He got pissed, said he's the captain anyway, and took off.
Oh my. Well, go figure. And Petra?
Well, she went full revolutionary. She says those rats deserve their freedom and whatnot. Nice to see that at least you're keeping it real. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not a racist, but it's quite obvious who represents law and order here, and we need them. Her Majesty wants you on their side as well. She sent me here to tell you that.
Yeah, preaching to the choir here, my friend. Although I would say they need us more than we need them.
Well, let me show you one thing.
Brian, so good to see
O,
you after all this time. I was afraid I would be stuck with Marco only. Second-class technician with the ego of a captain. I honestly thought our mission was doomed. But now I have you, and I know you are both capable and take your duties seriously. So let's proceed. I am your ship, and as the helmsman, you are now first in the chain of command. So the mission is your responsibility now. You need to recover the
Ouch! Ah, that was a smash cut. What was she sorry about? You know, about the rest of the crew.
Oh, not important. That she couldn't wake you up earlier or something. That's not why I was showing you this. It is obvious we need to recover that cradle thing. And not for Malthus, for ourselves. It's our mission,
on coś kombinuje.
siding with Her Majesty. Together we can make ourselves indispensable to the Empire and gradually work our way through to the cradle.
That's quite a lot to process, man.
Yeah, I know that all too well. So I'll give you a few minutes. I'll use them to get more information from that terminal over there. Just don't take too long.
O, więcej rycerzy.
So, collect...
Sort of. I'm pretty much on board with this.
Great. I mean, you being the champion already will...
I hope so. Dying repeatedly for the Empire.
Well, keep it up. Having Her Majesty and the Naboru...
I know. I would just feel much better about it if we knew what the mission was, and do you know anything more about it? Any luck with the terminal?
I wish. I'll give it another go later.
Well, this is a...
But the ship was quite convincing. About the cradle, I mean. And from the captain's log, it's also quite obvious it was important. And that our duty is to it.
So, you have read those notes too. What do you make of them? It's all very cryptic.
Yeah, obviously he didn't really care about his future readers. Which is a bit weird, since we were probably his crew.
I guess he was hoping to tell us everything in person. Any idea who that Aida is he talks about?
Not really, no.
To chyba ta pani jeziora.
Executive officer? Or somebody from security?
I guess we might find out later. At least we know from your message she didn't start that mutiny. The mysterious mutinous crew member mentioned in the vision. Although we don't know who he is, why he did it, or what he really did. All we have is his first name.
Yeah, that surely didn't make things any clearer. So, honestly, I just don't know much. We'll just have to figure it out as we go.
Do you at least know where the ship is? I am sure she could tell us more.
To te koło w jeziorze.
The message was cut just before she could tell me.
Ah, well, at least you have something to work with. Mostly static and...
Oh, really?
Yes, really. Something about local deity, nothing tangible.
Huh. Now I wonder if others all...
Maybe, probably as shitty as mine, since they are not here with us. Actually, you could have mentioned all this already. It could have saved us all.
I think about that a lot too, yeah. But the ship said to trust nobody. And back there, it wasn't really clear who's who and what is what.
As if it was any clearer now.
Well, at least we know helping the Queen is something we can only benefit from.
True that.
No to idziemy.
Commanding Captain, I presume?
Yes. And you? Civilian?
Actually, not so much of a civilian anymore. Her Majesty sends me to take care of that rat problem of yours.
I don't follow.
Like,
Jesteś durniem.
General, she chose me as your champion for that wager thing. Can you let me pass?
Absolutely. If that's Her Majesty's wish and your death wish, who am I to object?
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
Hey,
Skoczą tu i zaatakują nas.
remove that barrier.
Yes, Captain.
On nie powinien z drugiej strony stać i celować? O, znowu symbole. Kanały zachód. Tędy pewnie bym wyszedł, gdybym był po stronie szczurów. Zrobię screena. Główny plac, a może kapitan coś jeszcze mi powie?
Well, behold, the tiny champion. We're still eagerly awaiting.
Why?
Dupek. No to ten champion cały? Duży jest. Ra!
You shall be the champion of Naboru?
To ten Draap.
Not big enough for you?
Your heart is not big enough. I believed fiery that your role.
What is that?
Wait.
Rozstrzelaj do niego ze strzału. O! Jedni i drudzy strzelają.
Spare me. You are not Naboru. There is no honor for you in fighting their unfair fights.
You mean the archers? Well, not my idea.
So, show you are righteous and let me go.
Don't give me the you can do better talk. I have us just die already, so nobody has to worry.
Mamy to.
Let me deliver the final blow.
I don't think so.
Uciekł.
Impressive, human.
Right? It only took a little practice.
Such a shame it fled, but what did we expect? Honor is just a word to them.
Yeah, about as much as fair is the word for us. Those archers, that was a low bow blow.
Nonsense. It has only itself to blame. It never provided us with an exact definition of a suitable champion, nor a fair fight. And both our champion and fighting were simply superior.
Sure, if that's what you want to believe.
Your talents could be of further use in this war. We shall discuss our future together, human.
Could we perchance start this promising and beautiful relationship by you addressing me by my name and not by my race?
Surely. What would it be?
It's Silver, Your Majesty.
Then come along, Silver. We have work to do.
Mam nadzieję, że będę mógł jeszcze zwiedzić, bo tam był jakiś sekret.
Marshal. Patriarch by proxy. Human. I mean, Silver. Settling our disputes with the lowbreeds in a fair fight has obviously failed.
Because the Ratkin scum is unable to understand the very concepts of honor and morality. It is something lower races generally find difficult to grasp.
Absolutely. You hold the moral high ground here no matter what, my Brobdingnagian friend.
Enough with the taunting. Apart from the lowbreed hordes at our main gate and a war to win, We now have a Ratkin, soon-to-be popular hero fugitive to deal with. We need to stand together and act fast. What do you propose?
If I may, Your Majesty, our duty is to the Naboru left behind. The Ratkin attack came from our drifts. We need to retrieve what is left of the miners' families. Attack with full force to save us.
That would be a striking waste of our already scarce resources. We have no indication that any of the miners have survived.
It's not just the miners, Marshal. There were women and children.
I side with our Marshal, Patriarch by proxy. Our duty is mainly to the living now.
But my child, children, I mean, my flock. I am responsible for the miners.
Jej dziecko tam jest.
We have spoken. Do not oppose our royal will.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Gracchus, you shall take as many men as you need and remove the lowbreeds from the main bridge.
What about the catapults, Your Majesty? If they keep shooting fire at us, it will...
Silence!
Silence! I kill you!
Not a defeatist support group. Use your resourcefulness, Marshal. Deliver results.
Yes, Your Majesty. Could we maybe use Silver to disarm them? He seems to be perfect for the task.
Because I am so small, they won't hit me.
We have a different task for our immortal. Silver, you shall bring us the head of the lowbreed general. We need him dead before he turns into a Ratkin hero. It's the only way to show everyone who is in control.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Magnificent. This meeting is terminated. Patriarch by proxy shall stay here.
Your Majesty, I actually thought I might be excused from my duties. I took care of the ceremony.
Patriarch by proxy? We are still at war. Those soldiers need you. No excuses. Dismissed.
Czy jakby 3 questy mamy do zrobienia. Jak pójdziemy dalej, to będziemy zwiedzać. Nic tu chyba nie ma za bardzo. Przydałaby się jakaś mapka. Coś dla mnie, pierścień osła.
Earthling, you've earned my highest respect. You... Earthling, you've...
Dzień dobry. Są tutaj rzeczy, które mogę ukraść? Chyba nie.
Do you bring me the... not... Don't keep us...
Oj, tutaj jest zdjęta barykada. Nic tu nie ma. Nie znajdę tego sekretu chyba. Tego wcześniej nie było. Dalej nie mogę tego podnieść. Chyba idę dalej, bo nic tu po mnie. No. Będzie mi próbowała odwieść od zadania, które dała mi królowa.
My last immortal. What a shame.
I can't blame him. It was hardly a fair fight.
Still, I have watched. You did. I wanted to tell them, but the trader isn't here. This is his shop.
For lunch or something.
Honestly, he surely looks like he eats in abundance, but he always prioritizes his business over his pleasure. Rarely have I found his establishment closed. He might be trapped somewhere in the flame.
That was unexpectedly poetic of you.
Nucleus of the battle seems to be on the bridge now. He might have had a shipment of goods to I would say you should start your search there, preferably now. We need to... We know him as the trader. Maybe we have traded a bit too much with him. Others call him ill. Show him this token. He should trust you.
You won't come with me this time?
I have something even more urgent to attend to in the mines. Ascend in tots, my love.
Thank you, mistress.
Może tutaj po prostu będzie mój hub. Potem, tak? I będę wracać na zakupy. Mi się odblokują kolejne ścieżki i miasto ewoluuje. No, jest. Ale drzwi zamknięte. Dobra, idziemy dalej. Most zbawienia. Ło, dobry most. Inaczej się spodziewałem most. Czegoś inaczej się spodziewałem po moście.
Are you, Mynheer? Can I interest you in my high-quality, low-priced products? Surprisingly...
There is a war going on, merchant. Are you sure this is...
Indeed. In fact, this is right now. Zero competition makes...
Also?
Oh, absolutely not. I was so impressed by your deal with that...
Well, I'm also impressed.
That's just how I am. Others might sit idly in their wear. I also bring extra exceptional shields for extra protections in...
How exceptional would those shields be?
In all aspects, a brave hero. Exactly the item need. Their exceptional size and build quality make...
And immobile, I suppose.
Oh, well, surely not. Try one. Are you, can I interest you in my high-quality, low-priced products?
Wielka tarcza naboru.
Wide selection. Full satisfaction guaranteed.
No i zajebiście. Myślisz, że jak tam podejdę, to dostanę z tego... Nie wiem, po chuja tędy idę. Myślałem, że może jakieś skarby to będą leżeć. O. Skarbów brak, jeszcze na dodatek zaraz zginę. Dobra, będę żył. Motorówkę mamy.
What took you so vexingly long?
Sightseeing. I couldn't take my eyes off the efficiency with which you are losing this.
In your cheery spirit as usual, I see.
Oh, could you? How surprising. What about Her Majesty? Won't she be...
She will be even more displeased and winning. It's fairly difficult with that fire constantly.
Ah, I recall hearing quite loud and very clear that you really want me to go against her...
I won't tell her if you don't. We can
Well, what's the...
I'm not entitled to share. You should just be aware of the fact that Her Majesty's position is imperiled.
Oj, 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 przewrót.
Both external... Being on good terms with me could prove quite remunerative in the future.
You would make a great lawyer. So many words. What about that rat?
Well, we still want its head.
So, I just bring Her Majesty the head?
No, bring it to me. Directly.
What I understood came unexpectedly from you. You and her...
I'm just saying we should cover all the options. Disarm those catapults. Bring me that head, and good things.
So what, you're now hiding under the bridge? That's your counter-offensive strategy?
Maybe human habits are different in this. But we don't send up. My counter-offensive was rather successful. The fire from their catapults has forced us to regroup. We are not entitled to dying over and over like you when fighting.
Nie zginąłem ani razu.
No one else would have been able to deal with the general better.
I am not referring to your disappointing fight with that recreant rat scum leader. They have a monstrous rat guarding the other side of the bridge, exactly where the rest of the catapults are. It would have been an easy target for my archers, but they couldn't get through the fire.
So you say I need to kill a giant rat to find and kill the other giant rat. The rat rate here is rather pestilent. Well, I guess destroying the catapults and having...
Indeed. It is repeatedly...
Probably, unless I get hit by a...
I'm sure that death won't stop you. Will you relieve me of those catapults?
Yeah.
I will. And I have already counted the catapults for you. Report to me once they are disarmed.
Sire? Yes, sire.
O, ktoś mnie uleczył. Kto mnie leczy? A, tu jest medyk, tak? Czy coś? Przydałby się checkpoint jakiś. Nie ma tu żadnego save'a. Wszędzie dużo łuczników jest, dużo za dużo. Aha. Jakiś czemp. Ten cały handlarz?
This is what
Tyris.
I'm talking about, my friend. Upstream blood.
O, spotykaliśmy się z nim wcześniej.
Feel free to join me. There is enough for everyone.
I'd love to hang out, but I have important Have you perchance seen that?
I did see his mouse tail. He seems to be heading to the mines. Oh, the miners must have...
No doubt.
This is what Feel free to join me.
Have you...
I did... Oh, the...
No doubt.
Tam na górze jest. Pieniążki.
Hello, good beings.
Gruby Ivar.
A friendly face-off. Could you perchance help a poor trade?
Yeah, sure. This planet has pretty much turned me into...
Oh, now I see. It is you.
I see my reputation precedes me everywhere. And you would be Ivar, judging from your stature?
When you have transformed my rather wretched wit, but if you want to join our happy family and be...
Destroy those
Oh, perish the thought! We won't have you doing the dirt. I might not be able to fully appreciate their destructive beauty in my current position. So absolutely no destroying once you get me out of here.
Yeah, that's so. How can I help?
I need 2 strong men. Let's put your head hunting for the Queen on hold.
That was disturbingly...
I like to stay.
Perfect. I have so many questions.
There will be time for questions. Now, that's what you get when you make plans with... But no. We have
Pomagał dla Draapa.
start the attack when I'm still on my way to the... Enough ranting.
Pewnie dostarcza mi sprzęt.
My spirit's high. Then...
Nie wiem nawet kto będzie jedną z tych osób.
This is upstream. Feel free to join me.
Sounds amazing. Could you give me...
If there will be rat attacks along the way, who's in trouble?
Some well-appointed...
Ah, Ivar. You will need at least 2 to carry.
Yeah.
Well, come and get me as soon as you have the other mule. I'll try to amuse myself.
A może w obozie tych żołnierzy? Ha! Są rzeczy, które tylko gracz zrozumie. Jakiś oficer dowodzący.
What is the status on those...
Marshal, I have an urgent rescue mission.
Oh! What? I shall drop everything and send all my...
It doesn't take a legion to save one merchant.
Merchant, you say? If there is some currency flowing...
The merchant was very...
Oh, so it's Ilvar. You could have started with that. Still, our army benefits from his technology greatly.
Thank you.
It will cost him only 10...
Right, I'm sure he will be jumping for joy.
Any good news, Immortal?
Sorry for asking this late, Ilvar, but I sense a great story.
Oh, golly. I was calmly on my way to the local docks to and then this harrowing...
So?
See? My jittery servants had a minor panic attack. That's it!
From pillar to post, and I have a happy volunteer, and we can hire a second. That will cost you.
Or you could maybe take the second set of rails and carry me for free.
I would be inclined to say that you would be... I might be immortal, but the Naboru are still much taller. If I would be able to lift you at all...
Frailty, thy name is human.
I am afraid...
Do I have your word you'll get my money directly to him?
Are you trying to insult me now? Good Samaritan.
Pardon my lack of... Well, here are my precious shiny...
Yeah.
I'll kindly ask the gentleman you shall provide to reinstall me at the docks. Find me there forthwith. So we can just... What are you waiting... Ah, did I just act...
Yeah.
Cóż. Zostałem chłopcem na posyłki. Tarcza dziwnie wygląda, jak tak biegam z nią.
What is the status on those...
I'm back.
Always thrilled to hear about your jaunts.
Będę uczciwy.
Unbelievable. Ilvar returning our money to the Naboru army. Well, you, go and help Ilvar.
Ha!
Greetings, my friend. And thank you. Those gentlemen you have provided were complete and utter sensationalists.
Happy to hear that.
I have decided to wait out the war right in the meantime. Let's have a brief yet...
I didn't bring any tea.
Don't be mistaken by my life.
Ten dupek po prostu sam wywołał wojnę.
This is a rather...
Wyposażył szczury i doprowadził do walki, no nie? No bo przecież... Co jak co, ale mało co napędza biznes handlarzy bronią jak wojna.
Creeps trying to use me, and Ratkins. Well, they are just...
Absolutely. I find this whole plan, hence my spectacular...
Great. Tell me more.
I will. Yet if you wish, this is a one...
Sure.
And it's me who runs this in exchange. You get off this planet. With other possible benefits if we happen to find out... So... Still interested in joining our little club?
Dobra, pewnie uciekniemy z planety.
My ticket to ride. I don't mind following orders.
Splendid! Orders will be issued right away in our home. We took the liberty of annexing only a few skips. Just keep...
Sure. I save you from the inferno.
Absolutely no catapult should be... Have you not been paying attention? I'm rather sure I have two...
Yeah, probably.
Don't be. So you shall cross the bridge under threat. You shall destroy and you shall meet your supervisor.
I thought I would be answering directly to you.
Oh, the burden of popularity. So, no excuses, no idling. We need to get this train wreck of a war back on track.
Funny, it seems to be the only thing everybody agrees on. That this war went tits up.
Under normal circumstances, it's what I enjoy most about them. But not if we are one of the parties. It's time to fix things.
Yes.
Oh, and if you happen to stumble upon any of my assets...
What would you call...
Our painstakingly procured and transmuted soldiers. Annoyingly in the foreseeable future, we should be able to obtain them with...
Assets? Huh. I have seen something transmuted. There was this... It took...
To ci zieleni wrogowie?
Kicking and screaming. This, because Liville is quite
Let me stop you right there, my young The Patriarch became a liability. And this is what happens to those... If you're not in a rush to join their fate, going to the temple...
No tak, ja go chyba na początku widziałem, pamiętacie? Zabił mnie, zadźgał.
How's it?
Thank you again for your help. Without you...
No, thank you. It was one hell of... If you ever again need some heavy lifting done, please, look...
This looks like a strange... There must be plenty...
I'm keeping Ivar company. He keeps money coming my way until the war blows over.
I see.
Indeed. We also seem to share...
Yeah, we are having a... And once Ivar is safe, I'll try to get back to my pub. You are all...
One simply doesn't... Once this whole thing is over, I will...
That's my man.
That's generous. I have other...
Sure.
Actually, so it's a quick visit to...
You don't have to explain yourself to...
Right.
O, ale spadłbym. Ja nie znalazłem żadnego punktu do rozwijania postaci. Czyli co, mam iść przed siebie i niby nie niszczyć żadnych katapult. Wiecie co, ja chyba zniszczę jednak te katapulty. Tutaj są... 4 strony już naliczyłem, tak? Bo ten generał... Ten grubas... A tutaj jest przejście przecież. Generał, grubas, królowa i szczury. Mam wrażenie, że to jeszcze nie wszystko. Dobra, to było dosyć... Po prostu 3 szczury naraz się na mnie rzuciły. Ale jeszcze chwilkę i sam zginę. Prymitywny topór. Miałem już leczonka. A jest, portal wreszcie.
Captain's log 103088 Captain's log 1030880727. Status: complex reassessment needed. The negotiations went suspiciously well, and I have attained the cradle. Then I came back only to discover that Ida panicked and took over the ship. I don't know exactly what happened, but she completely cut me off. I'm like a sitting duck out here now. I need to get inside somehow and find out what happened. This will require new skills. With most of the local fauna fearing me now, we'll probably need to introduce a system to redistribute the energy already obtained. Plan: update the belt firmware to allow for absorbing the synapses already created. Use the energy to create new ones, hence re-evaluating what I've learned, in order to be able to survive on this downed planet. Off to work, no time to lose. Over.
O, to było krótsze. A samym mogło lepsze, trzeba jest drożej, tak? Zalecamy punktów siły, zręczności lub inteligencji. Zalecamy użycie punktów. W sumie to miłe, że to mówią. Weźmy zręczność. Tak. Większość soulsów wychodzi z założenia, a chuj, spierdolić sobie postać, to twoja sprawa. Część legendarnego miecza. Proszę, nie tędy idę. Oglądałem przecież pójść, zapomniałem. Też mogę robić szarże. Zasięg jest spory. Oj. Nie to. Kurwa, pij miksturę. Dobra. Symbol klanu. Co jest? Skrócik tutaj będzie, dobrze. Dobra, mam kolejny poziom. Ale jak to wigoru nie chcą mi nie pozwalają mi? A wezmę teraz wigor, nie przesadzajmy. Do +2 mogę ulepszyć to. No to do +1. O, przeciążony jestem cudownie. A, bo tytan tutaj potrzebny jest, okej. Rzeźnik +2. Cudownie, my na dzisiaj będziemy kończyć. Dzięki, że oglądaliście i słyszymy się jutro. Cześć.